Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Welcome to your reading for January 30th through the 5th of February. So happy solar return to you, particularly if your birthday is this week. So here's the thing. That full moon that's coming up on Sunday, it's because the sun in your sign is opposing the moon in Leo, right? So that's what makes it a full moon. These cards are, there we go. So that's going to be pretty significant. I am going to do videos particularly for the full moon, and those for you will be out on Wednesday. All right, so I pull a card for your overall energy out of the Sacred Awakenings deck, and you guys got the Star Child. And so I want to actually read to you directly from the book on that because it feels really significant. And I don't think I can do it justice. But it looks like a big portal, right? You are remembering who you really are, your true nature and vast essence, your origin, your angelic family, and your cosmic light. Like a diamond that was split in half and pulled apart, your consciousness finds its way back into wholeness. The love and the longing you feel for remembering your connection to the constant state of unconditional love. You choose to be on this planet at this auspicious time to participate in a grand awakening and ascension into higher consciousness. Be gracious and open for the cosmic energies channeled through your body. Be present. Practice awareness of unexpected feelings, thoughts, and messages, and receive all blessings. Enjoy each day in grand appreciation of yourself. A star child, a magnificent gift. Remember, know, be the manifester of that. So happy birthday to you from the universe. That's what that feels like. Okay, so let's get into your reading for this week. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at you guys showing up for yourselves. Overall energy here, the Queen of Swords. There you are. There you are. Very grounded, very alert, very aware, receiving messages from the spirit. Very relaxed in this energy. There's a lot of really relaxed energy happening here. I'm sorry, it's not the overall, it's the key. It's the key, and it comes with this card of Temperance. So they're both sitting, they're both very grounded. Temperance is always about letting things come to you. There is an awareness that comes with temperance. It's the alchemy, right? It's the alchemy of things. It's bringing together, in this case, he's bringing together the sun and the moon for that full moon. That's so fun. Okay, and see, they're opposing each other. And so the energy this week has some very dicey, tense components to it. And you're being asked to stay in your energy, to remember who you are and not to be, I don't want to tell you not to be triggered. So triggering brings growth, but to be aware of what you are feeling and using it to change the way you view things. So there is an opportunity for you to have a perspective shift this week, and this perspective shift will allow you to make a choice and a decision that is for your best and your highest good and walk away from negativity. So staying balanced and calm and walking away from the negativity that comes through this week. And this week is, I'm not kidding, has some really tense energy. And so I can't encourage you enough to understand the importance of you staying grounded, you staying centered, you understanding that things are playing out and that it's an energetic cycle. I think the best thing for me about astrology was understanding that as the moon goes through and it goes through all of the 12 signs in a 28-day period, right? It goes through all the 12 signs. It goes through every degree point. And so it triggers. When it hits a spot, it triggers in everybody's personal chart. And it either triggers it in a way that we really enjoy, or it triggers it in a way that we find uncomfortable. And so while the other planets take a little bit longer to create these kind of motions, the moon will do it every month. And so it is an ebbing and a flowing, and it's a cycle. And so when you have that bad day, you can know that within 2.5 days, the moon is going to be out of that out of that sign and on to the next one. And so if you can just like take the moment in, understand why did that seem like it was difficult? Why did I really enjoy that? And so really integrating that in this very thoughtful way of what is happening and staying calm and picking it up. And so how do you transform your situation this week? It's going to be this Knight of Pentacles. Spirit is leading you in a direction, and they're asking you to come along for the ride. The motorcycle is already moving, and this Knight of Swords is running to catch up with it. But the action to take, God, that's so interesting, is this Hanged Man. It's a balance. Look, she's hanging there, but she's balanced, and she's reaching for the light within. This is water. This is air. Polar opposites. The sun and the moon. You have opposing forces. So there's a lot of opposing forces this week. And sometimes you're going to have to catch up with your thoughts. But the Knight goes to the Queen, and that's the key, is to sit. Because you have overall energy here, this Two of Pentacles, this balancing act. It definitely looks like a sun and a moon, right? The moon up here, the sun here. Again, they're opposing each other, just like here. There's a portal this week. February 2nd is a portal. So we're in the portal energy. And for you, Aquarius, this is totally your portal energy. And in this portal energy, we have this, a lot of tension, having to choose to move. We can't stay where we are, and tension is pulling us apart. And yet you're being asked to find the balance in the center so that when you shift your perspective, you'll know when to walk away. And this is walking away from negativity. That's not necessarily walking away from it's not necessarily like walking away from a job. It's not like walking away from it could be just in the moment when things are heating up. I feel like there's like this heating process. If you stay focused on what you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to create, and you let the noise be filtered out, and you stay focused, you walk away from negativity, and you reach for the light. And the light is within you. It's in your emotional center. You have something fascinating I just noticed. The challenge is this Page of Pentacles. He's standing there very balanced with this idea, this goal, this thing he wants to create, manifest, and bring in. And it's kind of challenging to stay balanced and focused on it. And in the heart space, the thing that's draining you is the Queen of Pentacles. And again, she's trying to nurture and grow something. And yet, in the area of resources, we have the King of Pentacles. Now I want to show you something. This page has her eyes closed. This Queen has her eyes closed. They're not looking at it. They're trying to manifest, and they're not looking at it. This King has his eyes wide open, and he's staring at the thing he wants to manifest and create and bring in. In the area of resources, King of Pentacles. Perfect place for him. Your focused attention on what you're trying to create, walk away from the negativity, will allow you to stay in balance this week and manifest and create in the direction you want to. Yes, seeking information and guidance through meditation. This Queen of Cups here in the area of where to get answers and information. Yes, really being in tune with your emotional waters and seeing things from a different perspective. But this trying to manifest something because I'm just saying affirmations is not going to get the job done. You got to focus your time and attention on it and take the action steps to create it. So it's not enough to sit down and write out a bunch of mantras and say, You know, I am financially abundant. That's important. But are you taking action steps to create financial abundance? That's where the focus needs to be. And when people say, you can't do whatever your idea is, whatever, nobody's done that, or you can't do that, honestly. Aquarius, you must hear that probably more than anybody else, because I think more than anyone else, you have out-of-the-box thinking ideas, and people are like, and you're like, oh no, I'm going to focus on it, and I'm going to prove to you it can be done. But you have to not allow other people's energy to attach to your idea in a negative way. Walk away from the negativity. And in your heart space, see the victory as though it has already happened, the Six of Wands. This week, you keep your perspective shifted toward what it is you're trying to do. But it's not enough to just say you want it. You actually have to do the work. So whatever this thing is, and it feels very much around finances, okay? This feels very much like a financial reading. So it could be, so to me, financial is about home finances. It's about work. It's also about, you know, say you are, you want to get into a certain program, or you're looking for scholarship money, or you're looking for apprenticeship. Thank you. I was seeking that word. Okay, so there's something where there's some kind of step that has to be taken to improve your financial situation. One of those things is to believe in yourself, but here, this is just about believe in the victory that is already on its way. And anyone who doesn't think so, or anything that says that, or rejection is redirection. Say you really thought that you wanted to get into this particular program, or you wanted that particular job, and you don't get it, and you're like, well, I guess I'm not going to be successful. That would be the wrong attitude. Instead, say, oh, that wasn't the path to my success, because success is waiting for me. I just have to figure out how to get there. And I get there by being focused on it. So we start off with the moon in Gemini. So the moon in Gemini, it's going to conjunct with Mars. Is that on Monday that it does it? I can't see. I'm for some reason, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for there. It's going to come, while it's in Gemini, it's going to conjunct with Mars because Mars is there. And so that's the action planet. And so the moon is going to conjunct with that, and that energy trines your energy. And then eventually that energy is also going to trine Saturn, which is your ruling planet, co-ruler. But it's there right now in your sign for just a few more weeks. And so it's really trying to help you to allow you. So there is a lot of very productive energy, particularly for the air signs on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think that you're going to feel motivated to make a major change in your life on Monday. And so lean into that. What do you want to change? There's some kind of action. There's a perception change. You have the mirror magic. It's about self-care. It's about knowing that you're worthy. Okay, it's about knowing that you're worthy of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish and create here. What energy you put out into the universe will be coming back to you this year. This year in particular, anything that we focus our time and attention on, we can totally manifest. And so you're being asked to really focus on what you want, not on what you don't want, and walk away from negativity, because if you focus on the doubts either from yourself or from others, then you'll manifest things that will prove you right. You know that saying, if you think you can or you can't, you're right. And that's really what this year is. Anything that we put our energy and our effort into, we're going to. And so the Temperance card and this Hangman says that you may not feel like you're seeing the results as quickly as you want to. Saying mantras is nice, visualizing is nice, but you need to take some kind of an action step. That being said, it still doesn't look like it's coming super fast, but you definitely need to be taking some kind of action step. Oh my God, this is like an Aquarius card that just showed up here. Okay, so that Moon in Cancer. The Moon in Cancer, you have the card of Independence, the cat. This is you knowing you've got this. This is you knowing you're a star child. This is you knowing that you can totally manifest this energy. You know, in every single one of these cards, it is a singular person. Even here. The mirror, what we see in the mirror, the world reflects back to us. But this is you putting out the energy that you want reflected back to you. And that is the energy of being victorious. I'm about halfway through the readings, and every reading has had multiple people in it. But here, even though these are multiple people, they're not. Because it's this pentacle energy. Star child. When that full moon comes and there's a lot of tension around it, it's kind of explosive. You are supposed to remember you are the light. You are the light. No kidding, right? This says the moon reflects the sun, and the sun is in your sign. And you are the light. What you put out into the universe is going to be reflected back to you, always. But this week in particular, it seems to be magnified. There's this portal. And if you remember you are the light, and you conduct yourself in a way that shines and emanates light out into the world of the higher frequencies, you really have the opportunity to reap the reward down the line. You may or may not see it. You probably won't see it this week. This feels very still coming in, pieces coming together kind of thing. But it is through being very focused, focusing your actions in the direction that you want to go, that you're going to create what it is you want to create. It's a very powerful week for you. So, happy birthday to you. All right, I am on Facebook every day. The full moon readings for you will be out on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that. You guys have a great week. Enjoy your birthday season, and I'll talk to you soon.